up for his own reasons because he's a free thinker like Candace Owens and every other traitor. It says in the Bible, if you live by the gun, you die by the gun. You don't believe me? See for yourself. Hey everybody, today is the day that we're going to watch the presidential debate. Donald J. Trump, our president currently, and our wonderful Democratic candidate, Mr. Joe Biden, will go head to head and debate on topics that we all are curious to know the truth to. Here on my show, The Andrea Show, it is imperative that I be a platform not only for my truth, but also for ours. Tonight, we're going to Zoom, we're going to discuss, but most importantly, we're going to listen to what these candidates are going to say about what they are going to promise the American people. The American people want the truth. The American people want equality. The American people want the Pledge of Allegiance. It is our leader's job as the President of the United States of America to not only keep our morals intact of our country, but also be able to communicate with us and also our neighboring countries. You see, it's not about the President of the United States. It's not about who's better or worse. This is about us, the people, and us all coming together and understanding where the true power lies. And that is within the people. We are the power. We are the United States of America. And our president's job is just to do his job and lead us. So I cannot wait to see what Donald J. Trump has to say about what he's going to offer the American people if he is elected for the next 4 years. I cannot wait to hear Joe Biden answer some of the questions that we've been waiting to hear. Is Joe Biden racist? Is Donald Trump racist? How can a racist run this country equally, right? If we have a president that is nonpartisan, then we shouldn't have to deal with these types of things that we're dealing with today. I can keep going on and on what I believe, but now it's time to hear what the people believe. Let this fight begin because it's about to be on. Get your popcorn, get your coffee. Let's watch the debate. 3 minutes and 4. Oh. Right now, we have 45 seconds before the presidential debate begins. Joe Biden and Donald J. Trump are going to go head to head. Right here on TikTok, I'm going to be recording everything that's going on. I'm going to be Zooming. It's going to be fun. Listen, I've never loved politics so much in my life. I didn't even know I had a passion for this until the Donald J. Trump. So whether he does great or not, or Biden does great, I'm just thankful that, I'm an American. I'm proud to be an American. And I love that when somebody tells me to leave this country, I can say, you first. So, yep. So I'm going to hop on Zoom. Zoom is an awesome way for you guys to be heard. I've already done one prior to this meeting. So I'm going to get the new code for the new Zoom meeting. So I'm going to put it in the comments. If you need it, just look through the comments or write it down now. So maybe you'll change your mind later. I don't know. But please just know that we're here together on this. I hope no trolls come. I don't want to hear any negativity. Let's hear what's going on, you guys. Biden called Trump a clown. Where's the popcorn?
He doesn't have a plan.
He doesn't have a plan, you
He
guys.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
Tell the American people tonight whether or not you will support either ending the filibuster or packing the court.
Whatever position I take on that, that'll become the issue. The issue is the American people should speak. Down is because, look, you folks at home, how many of you get up this morning and had an empty chair at the kitchen table because someone died of COVID? How many of you were in a situation
Sorry,
where you
Biden be looking straight at us in our eyeballs.
and you had a nurse holding
The fact that polls already show
Trump looked like he's listening to a song in his head right now.
take it,
I swear to
and
God.
your running mate Senator Harris contributing.
He ain't even in the, he don't even look like he's there.
You pointed out.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got dressed up. I'm trying to get a job one day. I need my own show. Y'all know I'm gonna come through.
Issue relating to COVID. He still hasn't record.
I mean, Biden's looking us right in our eyeballs. Is he not?
Because guess what? A lot of people die. A lot more.
Is handled going forward by whichever of you ends up becoming the next.
Donald Trump better unlock his legs before he passes out.
Reopening.
It's right here.
Ooh, did he just pull something out of his
I
pocket?
think I need it. Tonight, as an example.
Oh, his
everybody's
mask.
had a test,
Oh.
and you've had social distancing and all of the things that you have to, but I wear
Y'all
a
check
mask
out my
when
wedding
needed.
ring?
When needed.
Just
I wear a
saying.
mask.
Okay, let me ask.
I don't.
When are they gonna start talking about us? That's what I want to know.
Yes,
Please.
Been totally
Can we talk about the platinum deal?
Yes, handled.
President Trump,
I'm taking my notes.
V-shaped recovery.
Really well, setting records as it does it.
He'll close the whole country. Hell, he'll close the whole world.
You should look at Yvonne.
Your 2 minutes, sir. We now move to you.
I'm going to eliminate the Trump tax cuts, and we're going to eliminate those tax
Okay.
cuts, and make sure that we invest in.
I ain't never
people
scared.
that Need the help. People out there need help.
But why didn't you do it over in the last 25 years?
Because you are
Why didn't you do it over
because
the
you
last
are
25
president
years?
screwing things up.
You are our president and you're screwing everything up.
Oh my God, Biden said you are the worst American president America has ever had. You heard it first from Biden.
Things that you never even thought of doing,
Okay.
including
Gentlemen.
fixing the broken military that you gave me, including
Let's-
taking care
We're
of your
talking,
vets.
Mr. President, we're talking about the economy. I'd like to ask you about your
He's
plan.
lying. Okay, no, I read the 1994 crime bill.
Your economic
Okay,
plan.
that's not
If you were
true.
to be elected
Wait,
president,
Democrats have done a lot for
big
vets.
government, Big taxes, big spending. I want to focus.
He's lying.
on
I don't like
taxes.
that.
You proposed more than $4 trillion over
Democrats
a decade in
created the,
taxes on
what you call it,
$400,000
the, GI Bill.
corporations.
I did my homework, so he lied.
That kind of an increase in taxes
Trump.
is going to hurt the
Biden is a
economy.
Democrat,
It's just coming out
and
of
they
the
created the
Well,
GI
take a
Bill
look at what
that gave
the
military
analysis done by Wall Street
military
points out
personnel
that
a lot of
My
benefits.
economic plan would create 7 million more jobs than his in 4 years, number one. And number two, it would create an additional
Is it-
$1
did Trump
trillion
stand like
in
this?
economic growth,
Is
because it
Trump
would be
standing like
about
this? Biden standing like
buying
this?
American. That we have to, we're gonna make, this federal government spend $600 billion a year on everything from ships to steel to buildings and the like. And under my proposal, we're gonna make sure that every penny of that has to be made by a company.
But
in
respectfully,
America.
sir, I'm talking about taxes, not spending.
Well, by the way, I'm going to eliminate a significant number of the tax. I'm going to make the corporate tax 28%. It shouldn't be 21%. You have 91 companies, federal, in the Fortune 500.
He wants to raise
They pay a
corporate
single
taxes?
penny tax,
Is that what he
making
said?
billions of
Why
dollars.
didn't you do it
Billions
before
of
when you were vice president
Because
with Obama?
Because you, in fact, passed that. That was
Right,
your
I got
tax
it-
proposal.
I got it done, and you know what
Yeah,
happened?
you got it done.
Our economy boomed
And,
like it's never boomed.
the economy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Just let me, Mr. President, let me pick up on that. You would continue your free market approach, lower taxes, more deregulation, correct?
Not lower tax for American people.
Let me,
Yes, ma'am.
but in Obama's, you talk about the economy booming, it turns out that in Obama's final 3 years as president, more jobs were created, 1.5 million more jobs than in the first 3 years of your presidency.
They had the slowest recovery economic recovery since 1929. It was the slowest recovery. Also, they took over something that was down here. All you had to do is turn on the lights and you pick up a lot. But they had the slowest economic recovery since 1929. Let me tell you about the stock market. When the stock market goes up, that means jobs. The most year they've ever had.
That is not
Many
true.
car companies came in from Germany, from Japan, went to Michigan, went to
They're
Ohio.
not
About
having.
climate change.
So would I.
Okay. The forest fires in the
What's
West.
going on?
He just
Because
looks like
our
a
businesses
rich
are doing well. As far as the
jerkhole.
fires are concerned, you need forest management. In addition to everything else, the car is much less expensive and it's a much safer
Reem
car.
said,
And
but
you're
wasn't
talking
Trump
about a tiny
president
difference. And then what would happen because
when
of the cost
California
of the
fire
car,
started?
you would
Like,
have
what is he
at
doing?
least
He's been the
double
president for the
and
past 4
triple
years
the
of
number
all
police
United States
cases.
of
We have
America.
the old
So if there needs to be
slugs out
forest
there
fires,
that
what is he
12 years
doing?
old. If you don't, oh, well, that's a big statement.
I
That
support
means you
the
just lost the radical left.
I support
You
the
know.
Biden plan that I put forward.
Okay.
The Biden plan, which is different
Love
than
you,
what he
Alex.
calls the radical Green New Deal.
All right, gentlemen, final segment. Election integrity. As we meet tonight, millions of Americans.
Legitimate. Show up and vote. You will determine the outcome of this election. Vote, vote, vote. If you're able to vote early in your state, vote early. If you're able to vote in person,
I read today where at least 1%
Okay, thank you,
of the
Bad Boy
ballots for
Slim.
2016
Thanks.
were invalidated. They take them, we don't like them, we don't like them.
But what
They
are you
throw
gonna
them.
There were talks about equality and racial tension and systemic racism in our country. So what I want to say with this, for him to even mix the two is ridiculous. Because equality is speaking to all of us. Fairness, equity of treatment. And for him to sit there and mix it with law and order as if African American people who aren't getting equality or equity of treatment don't abide by the law. I abide by the law and order. I do abide by the law and order, but I'm an African American person. But there are things still in this country that are just disadvantaging the black community, black America. He didn't touch base on anything. He didn't mention the BLM. He didn't mention anything about racial tension. He didn't touch anything pertaining to his platinum deal. If I was him and we were to bring up racial tension, he had all of these plans in his platinum deal. He said that I know his plan better than he does. He said he wanted to make black communities neighboring safe and policing, standards higher. Why didn't he talk about the platinum plan when it comes to black America, racial tension, and equality in our country? He said, stand back and stand by. Unacceptable. To not be biased, he did talk about Biden saying blacks were super predators. Now, I want to fact check that. Racial sensitivity teaching. Trump does not want it. Why wouldn't you want America to know how to de-escalate, know how to understand other people that have dealt with racial tension? It's ridiculous that he wouldn't want that. Everybody should take that. So I'm just talking about what I feel, and then I'm going to talk to you guys. Trump, $400 million. He took away $400 million in law enforcement. So, but you want law and order, but you are defunding them. From what Biden said, Trump defunded the police already. So, Biden fixed the recession when he was with Obama. Trump tanked it. They dealt with the Ebola pandemic. It was abated. We're still dealing with the coronavirus till this day. A lot of people dying. That's all I gotta say. I feel Biden won, and I feel Biden should be the next president of the United States. All right, so I'm gonna stop recording my YouTube right now. Hopefully it recorded. I'm gonna post all this on YouTube, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna hang out just a little bit longer. But y'all, this is crazy and entertaining.